does the same with me. So when you have that kind of pattern from day one or from the first stage of your marriage, and then you've been doing that, and then all of a sudden there's a day that you don't call at all, or you don't text, this is where I am, or you're not telling your husband before you go out, where are you going? I'm just going out, you know. That's how you begin to have problems.
Yeah.
That's how you begin to suspect things are not going well. If, let's say, you tell your husband, he normally texts you once during the day to check up on you, and he doesn't text you. Be like, that's strange today. He hasn't called me today. He hasn't texted me today. Okay. Tomorrow, maybe the same thing. Be like, okay, what's going on? Even if you're together, like living together, you know, because a couple of times I've been on a long distance marriage as well, you know. So even if you're living together, these things still happen. So you have to, you have to have accountability.
Yes. Yeah.
Accountability. You have to be responsible. Like, this is what I'm doing. Both of you, you have to do that together. You have to be transparent. There has to be transparency between a couple. If there is no transparency, how are you going to build trust? That's why no matter, let me tell you something, no matter what I do, let me tell you something. Let's say I go out now. Everybody knows that, okay, I socialize, I take pictures at parties or whatever, and I go out sometimes. My husband, he may not even look at my story. He may look at my 2 pictures. I may post 30 pictures. You know, some other guys, they'll be like, let me even see what this girl is up to. Or what she's doing. I have to be tracking it, you know. I may post 30, 40 pictures. My husband will only check 2. I'll be like, what kind of man is this? You are supposed to go through everything, you know. So it's because of the kind of trust we have built, you know.
But you have to understand that that doesn't come for every relationship.
No, that's not every.
You're lucky and it's unique in that. I mean,
yes,
you know, it's not the experience of so many people.
right.
And also lucky that your husband is open. He communicates openly with you.
Right.
Because some men, even if they're not doing anything, they don't want their wives to know what they're doing, you know.
Right.
So, and you touched on something that is really important about in relationships. You know, some people, you know, your husband is a bad boy before you met him, before you married him. He was cheating and he was doing all those things. So once you're married, you know, why are you getting angry when he's carrying on as you met him? You know, but then there are other reasons why people cheat. And it's all down to this communication thing. It could be there's some sort of emotional disconnection. You know, sometimes when you have children, you're very busy with your businesses, your work. You don't have time for each other anymore. You know, you're not communicating properly. Sometimes it's because your spouse or yourself, you feel underappreciated or invisible.